25 Zombies Hot Takes. Obviously, this is completely opinions based. Some opinions are hotter than others, but I encourage debate in the comments. Let's talk about it, and without further ado, let's get into the video. Number 25, Mob of the Dead is not a top 3 map of all time. Mob is a fantastic map, but I think the community has gone a bit too far with it. The atmosphere is incredible, the storyline incredible, the setting is iconic. But when I compare it to maps like Shadows of Evil, Origins, and Ancient Evil, which are my top 3, I just don't think the gameplay is strong enough to put it in that top tier. It is a phenomenal map. It is right there. It's probably number 4 for me, but just outside the top 3. Number 24, Black Ops 6 is more enjoyable than World at War. Before you lose your mind, I'm talking about enjoyment, not historical importance. World at War created zombies, but if you give a brand new player the choice between Black Ops 6 and World at War today, I think most are picking Black Ops 6. Better movement, more content, more progression, and simply more things to do. Number 23, Gobblegums actually hurt zombies more than they helped. Gobblegums were very fun, but they completely changed how people approached the game. High rounds became much easier, Easter eggs became much easier, and eventually the community started to expect a power creep. They're one of the most fun mechanics Treyarch has ever added, but they damaged the long-term balance of zombies. Despite that, I do like how it can make a casual player find Easter eggs, find high rounding a bit easier if that's what they want. Number 22, Citadel des Morts is better than Kino der Toten. Kino is iconic, Citadel is actually better. It is a better Easter egg, it has better side quests, better progression, and to me, more replayability. It's the year 2026. I don't see Kino holding up to a map with the levels of content that Citadel holds. Although Kino wins on nostalgia, Citadel wins on gameplay. Number 21. Black Ops 2 had the best weapons in zombies. The variety was insane. The AN-94, the Galil, the Hammer, the SVU, the LSAT, the PDW, the M1216, the M27. And many of these weapons being wall weapons, like on Die Rise you have the PDW, the SVU, the AN-94. It makes the map of Die Rise actually viable. BO2 weapons felt powerful without every gun feeling identical. It's such an enjoyable experience. Number 20. Infinite Warfare Zombies is closer to Black Ops 2 than Black Ops 2 is to Black Ops 3. Let's break it down. Black Ops 2 and Infinite Warfare were both willing to experiment constantly. Weird maps, weird mechanics, different tones, and taking risks. Each game had really good maps and really bad maps. Whereas BO3 was more polished, but also much more formulaic. It stuck to the same format. BO2 and IW almost felt like cousins to me. That's why I think they are closer to each other than Black Ops 2 is to Black Ops 3. Number 19. Dempsey is the least developed of the Primus crew. Dempsey is awesome, but compared to Richtofen, Takeo, and Nikolai, he gets the least character growth. He's mostly the same guy throughout the story, while the others undergo major changes. He is, again, a great character, and I actually think his development fits his brute American Marine behavior. I just don't think the writers allowed much room for development when writing the original character. Number 18. Alpha Omega is a top 20 map ever. This is probably a ridiculous take, but people hate on Alpha Omega so much, and the map has its undoubted flaws. The ventilation system, the less than original wonder weapon. I find the map layout to actually be pretty fun. I don't hate the Easter egg, and the dialogue between all 8 Primus and Ultimus characters, as well as the significance in the Ether storyline, make the map just such an enjoyable time for me. Number 17. Town is far and away the greatest survival map ever. There's no long setup, no gimmicks, no nonsense, just pure zombies. You can teach a new player Town in 5 minutes and still have fun with it 10 years later. Perks, mystery box, training spots, the map absolutely rocks. I think maybe the only survival maps that even come close, even relatively close, are Nuketown Zombies and Groston House from World War II. Speaking of World War II, number 16, World War II Zombies is more disappointing than Vanguard. Yes, you heard me correctly, but let me explain. Vanguard was doomed from the beginning. It's modern corporate slop, and zombies was already cooked when the game came out. World War II actually had a chance. Coming off of a massively successful Black Ops 3, Sledgehammer could make a game that complemented the futuristicness of Black Ops 3 with a more rugged, more realistic version of zombies with World War II. And we even got dealt a great atmosphere in the game, a solid launch map in the Final Reich, and a unique identity. But it just felt like it all came crashing down so hard after the Final Reich. That's what makes it, to me, more disappointing. Number 15. Gorod Krovi has the best Easter egg in Black Ops 3. The challenges are memorable, the dragon strikes are awesome, the shield is the best of all time, the dragon rides, the gauntlet of Siegfried, the wonder weapon, boss fight, a two-part boss fight, it's fantastic, and the map actually feels like it's testing your skill. It's not the best map of Black Ops 3, but the best Easter egg? I think it has a strong debate. Number 14. Zombies Chronicles was overrated. Now hear me out, it's not bad, just a little bit overrated. People talk about Chronicles like it doubled Black Ops 3's content. These maps already existed. It's an amazing DLC, but not the second coming of zombies. I also believe all of these Chronicles maps would have eventually been remade in custom zombies, so I think the effort could have been placed elsewhere. Number 13. If you hate Origins, you probably hate what makes zombies unique. Origins is everything that separates zombies from normal survival games. Quests, staffs, progression, and challenge. If you hate all that, you might just prefer simpler maps or games, and that's not a bad thing. Is Origins complicated? Yes, but the map is so damn rewarding and well written, well developed, it is truly a masterpiece. Number 12. Dead of the Night has the worst celebrity cast of all time. The cast isn't terrible, but it is pretty bad. The celebrity cast displays 4 uninteresting and annoying characters, which sucks because Dead of the Night is a phenomenal map. But compared to Mob of the Dead, Shadows of Evil, Call of the Dead, and 5, it's easily the least memorable celebrity cast, not close to me. Number 11. Black Ops 6 Zombies is a little bit underrated. Has it lived up to every expectation? No. But the community expected a return to prime Black Ops 3 while also wanting innovation. That's an impossible standard to achieve. And expectations need to be set straight. Warzone has taken zombies over. It's taken Call of Duty over. We will never get the Call of Duty of 10 years ago, but we have to enjoy what we get. Does that mean we can't try and get Treyarch to return to their old ways? Of course not. But overall, I don't dislike Black Ops 6 as much as the consensus do. Number 10. Verrückt and Nacht are low-tier maps today. Short and sweet. Are they historically important? Absolutely. Fun in 2026? Not really. Zombies has just evolved too much. Number 9. High rounding isn't that fun at all. Now this is pure opinion. I respect the hell out of you high rounders. That is a grind. But to me, spending 6 hours training in circles isn't my idea of a good time. I'd rather do Easter eggs, side quests, speed runs, challenge runs, stuff like that, much more. Number 8. Nostalgia is the strongest perk in zombies. No perk has carried maps harder than nostalgia. There are maps people defend purely because of when they played them. Moon. Not that nostalgia is a bad thing, but it is extremely powerful and is so strong in the zombies community. I think you all have seen it. I mean, even with me, I like some of the modern zombies maps. I give them praise, but rarely do I ever go back and play them. I just live inside Black Ops 3. Number 7. BO4 has 3 legitimate top 10 maps. 9, Ancient Evil, and Dead of the Night all have their strong arguments. People dismiss BO4 so quickly, they forget how many incredible maps it had. These maps were innovative, the atmosphere was incredible, the wonder weapons were unique, the game just felt unique itself. Yes, they had their flaws, but Black Ops 4 was given up on way too quickly, and sadly, the release of Fortnite Battle Royale was a major reason why most of us were not able to truly experience the prime of these maps. Number 6. Blood of the Dead not being Mob 2.0 is a good thing. If Blood was just Mob of the Dead with better graphics, people would complain that it was lazy. At least Treyarch tried something different. The map catches way too much flack. I actually think Blood of the Dead has so many memorable moments, whether that's good or bad, and it's the opposite in terms of complication to Mob. Mob is an easy map, while Blood of the Dead is borderline hell. Number 5. Mauer der Toten is easily Call of Duty Cold War's best map. Best atmosphere, amazing wonder weapon, best setting, and best flow. It's not close. The map is truly phenomenal, and I encourage everyone to play it at least once. Number 4, the hands on Ancient Evil are cooler than the Der Eisendrache bows. The bows are iconic and awesome to use. They're amazing wonder weapons. But the hands are more creative and so fun to use. The quests to upgrade them, the variety, to me, the bows are too similar to the Origin staffs, while the hands stand out as something we haven't seen in zombies ever before. Number 3, World at War's atmosphere is overrated. I know people love the horror vibe, but atmosphere alone doesn't make a game superb. Some people talk about World at War like it's the peak of zombies when most people would rather play newer maps. And if you want a game with that grainy, scary aesthetic, you can find so many other ones. I don't think that's something that zombies necessarily needs to cater into all the time. Number 2, Pablo Marinus deserved much more screen time. For how important he became to the story, we barely got to know him. Treyarch introduced a genuinely great and interesting character and then rushed through his arc. He was so pivotal in Tag der Toten, obviously, the final map of the Aether storyline, but Pablo deserved earlier screen time and a longer length of development. And number 1, Call of Duty Zombies could have been the greatest gaming franchise ever. Not greatest mode, I'm talking greatest franchise. Think about the maps, the characters, the lore, the Easter eggs, and the community that comes with our beloved game. If Activision had consistently invested in zombies the way other companies invest in their flagship games, there's absolutely a world where Zombies stands beside Halo, GTA, Minecraft, and even Pokemon as one of gaming's biggest franchises ever. Now, thank you all for watching, and thank you guys for helping me reach my first 100 subscribers. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I encourage us to all debate in the comments. Let me know what you disagree with, and I hope you guys have an amazing day.